WhiteBoard meeting. Welcome back, everybody. We are missing one person, but we got someone new. Muscle Miaz is currently out, but should return next week. Instead, we have Dorian Bowden from Dbshotit. Dbshotit. He's going to be our new production manager. Longtime friend. Excited to have him. Probably one of the smartest dudes I know. But yeah, I mean, we're excited to film a new episode. We got some new equipment. We just got back from Rolling Loud, Portugal. Me and BBC Brian. It's pretty cool. You went last year to who was headlining last year? Because
Lil Uzi, Future, and
it was A$AP Rocky, Future, and
Uzi?
No. Oh, J. Cole, bro.
J.
Cole, the GOAT. The GOAT.
I heard someone say that.
J. Cole is Logic, but can say the N-word. Kill yourself.
That's going to piss off a lot of people. Yeah, someone said that J. Cole was Logic. But no, this year headlining was Meek Mill, Travis Scott, and Playboi Carti. Playboi Carti had one of the craziest
set.
Can't get over it.
We were there for Meek Mill, Meek Heads.
No, we did not stay for Meek Mill. Unfortunately, that was the last day. But it was fun overall. We enjoyed it. First time at a festival. Portugal is actually one of the craziest, nicest places I've been in a minute.
Dude, I love Portugal.
That's it?
I can't say a lot of stuff about Portugal.
When we went, we didn't really go out that much. Like, we walked around the area, but
we stayed far away from the B&B, so like we went kayaking. You know the stock Windows wallpaper with the cave?
Yeah.
We went kayaking there.
We were inside that. There was hella people.
Yeah, Portugal's crazy. And we didn't even go to Lisbon. We flew into Lisbon, but arrival, gate 4, shuttle.
Yeah.
We flew into Lisbon, but we still got to see Lisbon. Portugal's cool. Portugal's clean.
They had a steak and shake there.
Oh, they had a steak and shake. Yeah.
Where?
In one of the big malls in Lisbon, but it was closed.
Two steak and shakes. We went to the closed one. We folded. But, dude, we all wanted steak and shake. She did not want steak and shake.
Did they have what is it, the $4 meals?
We didn't know, bro.
Y'all didn't even go?
Dude, we went to a mall that was like 20 minutes away extra just for steak and shake, and they didn't have steak and shake.
Well, the whole reason
it was closed.
Yeah, it was closed, but the whole reason we went to the mall is because you forgot your entire luggage.
Oh, dude, I had a crazy time. Legally, I can't speak about it, but I had a great time.
Dude, that sounds worse than... All right, but so steak and shake was closed, but overall kayaking was fun. It was a good break. So we didn't record last weekend, so we did have an episode recorded before, so that's good. But no.
Oh, dude, if you're watching this, you're insane. But thanks. Like, we've been getting a lot of like people coming to us, talking about the first episode, which right now we just have the first episode uploaded like while we're recording this. Episode 2 is coming though, so stay tuned. But people like watching our stuff, that shit, I don't know. It's a weird feeling, but it's a good feeling, I think.
Having them come and talk to us about what we're like recording and putting out there, because we're just doing this because we want to. Like you said in the first episode.
So the fact that anybody's like listening or watching us, it's just like, that's pretty cool. That like, I didn't expect anybody to be watching us like right away, but that's cool. So like, appreciate the support.
Before we get too far, we do have a TikTok and an Instagram now. Will be linked down in the description. Please go give a follow on like every single TikTok I post. But yeah. Also, we did get a lot of constructive criticism. We got to stop saying like. But like what are we supposed to say instead?
I don't know. All further suggestions, leave them down below.
Good, bad. But no. At Rolling Loud, actually, while we're talking about it, you were mentioning how there's everybody during the concerts.
Oh, dude. That's like a concert thing. So like whatever, dude. So
you just gotta take a pause. You gotta be like, so.
Like so?
And then you say it.
Anyway, so when you go to a festival or like any concert, anything, there's always people, which is a now thing, that all you see, like the second somebody big comes out, is just phones up. And like, I get it, because I'd be a hypocrite if I said I'd never recorded a concert. But like, there's people that the whole time, they're just like on the phone. Like, they're not even watching the concert. They're just looking at the phone. So I'm not gonna shit on them, but like, why did you pay so much money to watch your concert through a phone?
Answer down in the comment below.
You know what's worse than that though?
Hmm.
People that do that, but it's on their story.
Oh my god! But yeah,
The whole concert.
everybody knows that. Everybody watching this has seen a full concert on Snapchat.
Didn't even have to go. Got it for free.
It's more annoying when you have to like click through every single one. Because for the longest time, I didn't know that you can just swipe on that person and then so you don't have to watch everything. So to go to the next person, dude, I'd sit there. Bro.
My suggestion is, this is like a real suggestion too. If you ever go to like a festival concert, try like get your little photo or whatever, but like be watching the concert like without your phone in your pocket, safe, and like just live in the moment, literally. And it's like a whole different feeling.
I mean, that's what you did. You.
Oh yeah, I just get my phone to my girlfriend. I was like, I'm going in the pit. I'm going in. And I went in.
How many people actually like watch those after they record them?
No, you know what's crazy? Okay.
The fireworks. The old ladies that record 20 minutes of fireworks, like.
So, while we're talking about this reminds me. I forgot to tell you. On the flight back, I was sitting alone. I had my own row, which was super nice. And I woke up like an hour before we landed, and I was looking through like the seats.
Yeah.
And the family in front of us was watching a concert like that she recorded through her photos.
Oh shit! One person alive was in front of you. What about dude for the fireworks? It's like you ever ask anybody, hey man, do you have a video of last year's fireworks? I really want to see them right now.
I've never actually
like,
gone through.
Bro,
them.
just watch it. Like, I don't know.
Disconnect.
I think the crazy thing is, even from last year, I think I only have like 2 or 3 pictures.
Yeah, me too.
Videos that I took there.
Of Rolling Loud, right?
Just like, yeah. Then it's just like, that whole gap is just like nothing happened.
Yeah, but like it lives here, and like you could actually like see it. You know what I mean?
We need real quick. We need to throw a like counter up.
All right.
All right, starting now.
Starting now. Well, I'm not gonna count it now, but no, because we got back and you messaged in the group chat. You're like, I said it. Does anybody have any photos? Because I have no videos or photos of it.
Yeah, but it's because my cousin wanted to see them. Like,
well, so
like
that's the reason why I take photos and videos, because I don't really post on Instagram. Like, you guys know that. The only reason I post on Instagram is to like, because my mom wants to see. She follows me on Instagram.
Yeah,
my dad.
All my photos, like I just send it to my mom. I don't post them or anything.
I have a lot of my family that follow me on Instagram, so that's why I post and share, because they want to see what I'm doing. Like, they don't get to travel as much as I do. We're actually really blessed to be able to travel this much.
Absolutely. But if I'm doing something crazy, I don't actually like take video or whatever. You know what I mean?
No, I mean,
if I'm about to bungee jump or whatever, like I'm living that moment.
Yeah, but I think that's what social media was meant to be. Was this like, oh my God, was sharing like your moments with people. But now it's more all influencer stuff. You know what I'm saying? People nowadays are just, it's all about the money.
Or we're just flexing.
That too.
Right.
Be like,
Nobody
yeah,
cares. I
that-
don't care.
Isn't that the reason?
You post? Yeah.
That's why I post. I want to flex on everybody.
Yeah, I've got 2 posts on my Instagram, and it's my yearly post. I didn't even post anything like that.
I'm gonna check mine. I'm gonna fact check this nerd.
No, he really does have 2. I know I have 6. 6
I have
posts.
stories. I save my stories, but I do it by countries.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Or like, yeah. or like cities, like big cities I go to, I'll do just the stories. I'll save them, and then I'm not gonna post
Every single day.
every single
It's
place I go to. 'Cause in my actual
I don't even have that. The last post I have is from last year. I have a bunch of pictures in my camera roll of all the countries I've been to. None of them I posted.
See, I don't take enough pictures in the country I go to.
that
Bro,
too.
you're a photographer. This
Wait.
dude.
No.
But yeah, I don't.
He's got a whole backpack when he goes traveling.
I don't know why.
That's
I like.
camera and doesn't
So when you guys, all three of you guys, whenever you guys post like a story or something, that's like the only time I'm actually like, oh, now I want to watch this story because I know you guys don't post, so you're posting something interesting.
It's not saturated. That's what it is.
Okay, yeah,
Dude.
yeah.
Quality over quantity.
Quality over quantity.
When I post something, it's either like stupid or like it has to be. For me to post it, it's gotta be.
Crazy.
I gotta have thought like this is post worthy.
All the hard images, the Instagram account.
Exactly.
When you open up the bag and it's 3 Pop-Tarts, you know it's gonna be a good day. But
You know who you are.
on the topic of Rolling Loud and music, you were talking about earlier before we were recording an album that you wanted to talk
I
about.
was all right. I don't know who's gonna resonate with this
Nobody.
because probably nobody. I don't know who listens to Spanish music in our following, but
I listen to Bad Bunny now and then.
Bad Bunny's trash. But recently, I think like 2-3 weeks ago, he's a super big producer. Like it's how do I even say this?
Well,
Is it controversial to compare him to Metro Boomin? I think not, because I think he's more iconic and nobody even knows him. But he made like a compilation album. It's this album, by the way.
Just throw a screenshot of it.
I'll put a screenshot, but it's called Data. And the whole concept of the album is, if I get this right based on his own like description of it. So the album itself is called Data because it is data, and the concept is that there's a like artificial intelligence, a robot that's getting fed data through like cables and shit, and every song of the album is a piece of data, and as the album progresses, each piece of data, each song makes the robot more human till at the end it finally wakes up with like full consciousness, and it's a human based on like the experiences and the songs, and it created a consciousness based on the ideas and melodies and stuff from the songs. Like the songs are like the data, literally that's why it's called data, that make the robot human. And I just thought, I was like, damn, that shit's kind of crazy.
So is the personality of this robot can be based on what music is?
The data that it's...
Yes, but there's like so many genres of music that it's basically like creating an AI, but making it human based off of the music. Like
So it's gonna be a bipolar AI.
I don't know if it's bipolar. It's just it's more human. It's more human than just. It's not just fact. It's like I feel like music is for the soul, so it's just making it human. You know what I mean?
That's actually pretty crazy.
It's not like you're not feeding it robot shit code. You're feeding it like soul.
Human art.
Yeah, like
human creation.
Imagine a robot that can feel. Like at the end of the album, the robot chick, which is the artwork, I'll post it up. I won't go up again. But like she like wakes up and like is gasping for air, like and well, if you listen with headphones, it's even crazier because after the whole experience, after you get the data, it wakes up as like a conscious being. It was crazy. The album's really good. I'd say maybe a 9 out of 10. It's in Spanish
9 out of 10?
Yeah, it's in Spanish, so I don't know if you guys are gonna.
Down to like,
Probably a 9.5.
Down to a 9.5?
Yeah, you guys should definitely learn Spanish. Get with the culture.
That reminds me of So a few weeks, actually it was probably months ago, thinking about it. My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy.
Trash album.
No, but the story behind that is it's someone's life, because it doesn't start with Blame Game. It starts with all the lights, the interlude. You know how it's the piano playing?
Yeah.
It's like funeral music, and it's going through like his life and everything, and at the end of it, he's like dead. So it's more of a story than just like a music album. Does that make sense?
So, dude, that's another thing that this fucking producer is crazy. Because guess he's all like Spanish producer and stuff, but guess who's one of his biggest inspirations?
Kanye West.
Exactly.
Okay, name one.
Name one genius that ain't crazy. Name one person whose career would be anything without Kanye. Today, probably nobody.
Mine.
That's false. That's false. That's super false. But he was explaining how music is awesome, and like dropping singles is like cool or whatever. But there's this like feeling that you could only get with an album. An album like tells a story.
That's what it's. I feel like that's what it's meant to be.
Yeah, it's an album is different than like dropping singles.
Yeah.
What about a mixtape?
I feel like that's just a compilation of singles.
Mm-hmm.
But an album will have like interludes. Some have skits. No, Kanye has skits. Juice WRLD has skits. But an album is a whole different. It's like an experience. You know what I mean? Like a movie.
It is. It's more of like it's a story. That's what I think an album is supposed to be.
An experience. It's an experience.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a great way to
versus a single, which I'm not hating on singles.
Do you remember
if you're single, talk to me.
You remember the time LeBron invented the deluxe? Do you know what I'm talking about?
He invented the concept of a deluxe album. He was like, what if after we release the album, we thank the fans by adding 2 more tracks? Be like, oh, you listen to this, here's a little more. And everybody in the room, they're like, oh, yeah.
Who was he?
2 Chainz.
2 Chainz, that's right. 2 Chainz.
Did they actually do it?
I don't even know.
Yeah, but a deluxe album's been a thing for
how long?
Decades. People been making deluxe albums.
LeBron James, I see you holding that Malcolm X book. What's your favorite part? I mean, he's just a really smart guy.
He's on the first page. He's like, I really only read.
That? It's like he's always on the same page of the book.
No goat is perfect. That's his one flaw. Is he's a liar.
That he's a pathological liar.
But like,
he's a crazy pathological liar for no reason.
If you think about it, LeBron James, in my opinion, is one of the greatest athletes on and off the basketball court. He's never cheated on his wife.
You don't know that.
Yeah, how do you know?
Okay, he's never been caught. That's even
more respect, actually. He never got caught.
He's never been to jail, never been in the news for anything like bad, really. He's honestly just a good dude, and he just happens to be
a pathological liar.
And also the greatest basketball player of all time. Argue it down in the comments. He's been doing it for 21 years, bro. That's
all right,
crazy.
bro. That debate is too long.
We'll talk about that.
We're not doing a GOAT debate.
But
we do a throat goat debate.
Who's at the top?
Talking,
your mom.
Talking about albums and how their stories. Another thing that I was looking at was how the brain actually perceives music.
The brain or DA brain?
The brain. How your right brain and left brain. So music is all just one like compilation of sound. But your brain is able to like
decipher it.
Yeah, the melody and the lyrics, and you're able to like comprehend it individually. That's because of the left and right brain. So like, if you were to have a stroke in the right side of your brain, so your right hemisphere, you wouldn't be able to comprehend melodies and like music. So like music wouldn't really be anything special to you, which is, to me, that's crazy.
Like sonically?
Yeah.
Versus.
So your right side of your brain is what decodes like the melodies and stuff, and your left side is what decodes the lyrics and is able to like comprehend.
So different parts of my brain comprehend different stems of the music.
Yeah. I think that's crazy, the effect that music has on humans and how
Music is crazy.
all it is just sound waves.
It's even less than that. All it is vibration.
What? Music isn't physical.
Yeah,
Its
but
effects are.
But you feel it. You know how I was saying, like, how for the robot, like, music is for the soul? You feel music. Like, you feel it. You feel it.
Well,
Correct me if I'm wrong.
Do you feel it, or do you just feel like you can relate to it, and that's why you like it?
Both, I think.
A lot of the music I listen to, I definitely do not relate to. I just like it.
Yeah, there's music that it'll be someone telling their story and I cannot relate. But if it sounds good and the lyrics are good,
you could respect it as a good song.
I feel you can feel someone's emotion if they're like good. You can feel their emotion when they're singing or something. Like like someone like you
or AI Plankton.
AI Plankton, All I Want for Christmas, look that up.
It's crazy.
But you can feel it. Like someone like you, that song's not sad, doesn't make you like music makes you feel. You can feel the emotion that's intended. Isn't it also crazy like how like positive chords make you feel happy and minor chords major is like upbeat and minor chords are and you could play the same song just change like the chords.
The octave? Is that what it is?
It's the chords.
Octave? But isn't
it? You can major chord or a minor chord. You're not changing the octave though, because some of the notes remain the same. Like the main melody is the same, but the surrounding.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah, I was in band.
Oh, I can
Wait,
tell.
no! Someone that
it's
in
on
band.
the internet forever. What'd you play?
I'm not saying.
No? The skin flute?
That's your mom's favorite instrument.
Chill, bro. My mom actually watches this, bro. Chill.
Sorry, Mrs. Josh's mom.
But yeah, music is just science
surreal.
Is crazy. Science is crazy. But talking about science, dude, they
science, bitch.
Yeah, science. I saw that they genetically modified lettuce to produce insulin. So you
Woo!
I'm not okay. It's crazy because we're able to now change what food is like giving to us. Does that make sense?
You mean now?
Now we have the capability to
We've been doing that though. We invented seedless watermelons.
Did we?
Because we said, fuck the seeds, bro. And then we figured out, like, the male and female gametes, how to manipulate them into not making the seeds.
So
I don't know how we did it.
So how do you grow them?
I don't know.
Wait, yeah, if there's no seeds.
I don't know, but we figured out how to make seedless watermelons.
You just plant a watermelon and a watermelon tree grows?
Well...
What do watermelons grow on?
Vines. It's like...
Trees.
I think...
They go on vines.
You know
like,
how sponges and shit, like bud, they reproduce by budding? You can cut a piece of the plant and like...
Oh.
I think it's like that.
Like a potato?
Yeah.
Oh.
You can do it with trees too, like grafting and stuff.
Grafting, that's what it's fucking called.
Take a branch and just...
You can do it with skin grafts. Look that up in 4K. It's not disgusting at all.
Oh. I remember... never mind.
We figured out how to put ass cheek meat on your arm.
And your face. Dude, the burn ward at the hospital is one of the scariest places. Just the hospital in general. I've seen some crazy stuff when I was on doing EMT school. Like...
Oh, so you learned the trauma shit?
This was 6 years ago now, so I don't really remember too much. I know, like, certain trauma care know how to put a tourniquet on you. High and tight, baby.
I did that with the man.
The man?
The man.
Am I under fire?
But no, the hospital, there's a lot of scary stuff I saw. That's why I'm not in medical anymore. It's not for me.
Would you be a trauma care person, trauma nurse, or a doctor that specifically like what you're getting that day is gonna be crazy. Like it's gonna be bad. It's not gonna be I have a cold.
So when COVID, so my mom's a nurse, but she works in the GI lab, which is I don't know what it stands for.
GI Bill.
But during COVID-19, when everything was popping off, she had to go work in the ER, and some of the stuff that she said she saw down there in the ER, just working during like COVID was crazy. And she's
ER's purgatory.
yeah. So she's glad that she doesn't work down there and trauma and everything.
Dude, the trauma people, like, you have to see somebody with their leg in like a zigzag come in.
I couldn't do it.
You couldn't do it? Why? I couldn't do it.
I'd just be more like
focus on holy.
amazed about what I see. I just like, there's no way that.
Bro, how'd you even do it?
I'm like, bro, how are you still alive?
No, the real question is how are you gonna feel pain if you cut off your leg?
Where are you gonna feel the pain?
Oh.
Legs gone, bro.
Yeah.
So does your leg still hurt?
No, okay. This reminds me. No, your leg doesn't hurt. But you ever heard of the
ghost limb syndrome?
phantom limb syndrome?
Yeah.
Where you still feel your leg even though it's not there?
I don't believe it.
Yeah,
What?
it's like the experiment when
No,
they
I
like, put it through their
I seen that
like a
with
box.
the fake hand.
Yeah, and they-
then
But
they're like,
I don't think that would make me jump.
bro, it
That's
Oh,
was
you're-
cap.
100%.
We're gonna make a video on just for him.
Amputating his arm.
I don't know. No. It's like where they
Oh.
put like a curtain here,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
you put your arm behind your back. You have the no copying thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that and then a fake arm, and you see it on camera. So they'll do like the
Others-
tickling and
yeah,
shit,
they rub both of them at the
and
same
then
time.
once you're like desensitized to that,
just-
your arm's over there, but that's not the one they're hitting.
Yeah.
And once you like see the camera and the hammer go, everyone goes ah.
Oh,
I believe it.
we should do it. We should try that.
We should.
Where can we get a fake
Hit
arm?
on him. It
Just
doesn't
on
even
him?
have to be a fake arm. It's just
Anything, because they make you think that's yours by doing the same motions at the same time.
Oh, I see. I
We'll
see.
show you later. We'll show you later. It's pretty.
Okay.
It's also part of your like mental. It's like your mentality though.
You know
It's
you're.
like if you can like
Like-
nah
like-
that like that's not me. That's not me. You like you just like,
Well, yeah, that's how I cheat lie detector tests. Anyway,
okay.
Moving on.
you know how your brain fills in gaps?
Yeah.
It's like that. If you're not focused on that's not my arm, that's not my arm, that's not my arm, you're gonna think that a rubber arm is yours because you're seeing it and you're feeling it. You're feeling it on your real arm, but what they're showing you is the fake arm.
Okay. Okay. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah. We gotta find a fake arm now or whatever.
We'll just go to the hospital.
We'll just use someone else's arm.
Just smash someone else's arm.
Oh, we go to the trauma, to the ER, and then
Just
wherever their arm bin is, we'll just grab one from there.
Horseman.
take one from a cadaver.
Spare arms.
Ground.
Yeah, their scrounge locker. We'll find whatever they got laying around.
Oh.
One
man.
Filipino arm, please.
Oh. So, but talking about medical, I had this conversation with someone at work. We were talking about the effects of alcohol and how alcohol is one of the only drugs to have no therapeutic use. I'm talking about like marijuana and like psilocybin and stuff like that. Like even fentanyl is given to patients.
For extreme pain.
But alcohol is literally one of the only, I think it's the only drug that doesn't have a therapeutic use.
It doesn't.
And
Has a
It has
has a
numbing.
medical
It
use.
it can numb. That's it
cleans.
though.
Yeah.
okay,
Has wounds.
so
And it can numb the pain, but I know what you're saying.
but
Also, it's the only drug that's like its own thing. Like people don't even call it a drug, and it's a drug. It's
It's
what you
100
put in cars, by the way.
alcohol.
And people call it like alcoholics. They don't call them drug addicts. They call them alcohol. It has its own like
Subcategory.
yeah.
That's actually, I never even thought about it. Like
People
that.
don't refer to it as it's a legal drug. Like sugar's a drug, caffeine is a drug, but whatever. But alcohol, it's a deadliest drug there is, and it's commercial. It's just you find it everywhere. There's liquor stores. What else?
I mean, everywhere. But.
There's bar. It's everywhere, and it's the deadliest drug.
And when you go out with friends, you're almost looked at weird when you don't drink.
Right.
Like, if you don't drink, I'm judging you hardcore. But I think there is a place for alcohol in social settings. I just think we cross the line of too much way too often when we're drinking.
Oh,
We were talking about this.
We were talking about this.
Here's
not long
another
ago.
thing about alcohol. I don't want to say the only. I would say it if you guys didn't fact check it, but I'll say it's one of the only substances, drugs, where if you're an addict to it, you can't just quit. Any other drug, you can just quit. Like, the very next day, you could quit cold turkey, but alcohol, if you're like a hardcore alcoholic, if you stop taking it, you die. That's not crazy.
That's crazy, but
If you become that dependent on it, your body needs it. And that's one of the only ones that's like that.
I'm pretty sure that's like crack and heroin as well.
That's what I'm saying,
It's
but
super, yeah.
yeah, but crack and heroin, like, people know, and alcohol is just as bad. And people,
accessible.
if I drink, people aren't going.
But if I
But
pull
if I pull out my crack pipe, I'm getting daggers, bro.
now we're turning heads.
But yeah, like to die if you don't have it, like,
I think
that's crazy.
There is a place for alcohol in social settings because, like, a glass of wine at dinner when you're with friends, it's gonna loosen you up. You're gonna talk more. I know he does not talk a lot, but you gotta give him a few Trulies and you can't get him to shut the fuck up. But
That's what I'm saying. I'm not a hater. I'm not against it. But if you're gonna categorize things on I don't know what criteria, I'm not gonna get political. Like, you should actually give people the facts on all substances. Because if you want to drink, you want to drink. Like, you should be able to.
Yeah, I'm not judging you for drinking. If that's
But-
what you want, I mean, I drink. You guys know that. I mean, but recently I've started to realize, like, dude, like, when I drink a lot and I'm drunk and then I don't remember anything,
Yeah.
Why?
I
Especially when
wasted
you're-
that
Especially when you're at you're at an event.
social
Dude,
event.
yeah, I was talking to them about it. Like, there's people, I'm not gonna name names, but there's people that will travel and they'll go somewhere they've never been. Let's see, you're in Greece. You've never been to Greece, and then you get 3 days there, and the whole time you just drink, black out. So when you come back and someone's like, "Oh, how was Greece?" I don't know.
Dude, I got so fucked up. Like, wow.
But
Elaborate.
you could do that anywhere. You know what I mean?
I think.
I
Oh,
think that's my only fear with drinking is I don't want to not know what I did the day before. because,
That's true.
like,
The hangover.
like what if, like, you wake up the next day, you like, bro, I don't know what I did yesterday. Like, you could have killed somebody. You
got in
coulda-
your car.
Yeah,
Dude, that's
you
what
got
the
in your car.
movie's about. They were on the.
Oh, The Hangover.
Yes. That wouldn't happen with anything else, I think, other than alcohol. Because, yes, they were drugged, but they were drugged because they were drinking it.
But
Come in you come on floor.
you fuck on me, gay boy. But yeah, I think alcohol is okay in smaller amounts, but it all comes down to money. Alcohol makes so much money.
But so
That-
does
Dude, think
does
how much.
drugs.
Yeah, think how much money I can make selling meth.
I guess you're
Can
right.
you imagine if they classified alcohol as like an actual
Substance.
drug? And then like all the bars are now drug dealers.
But
You go-
legal
yeah,
drug.
but
That is what it is, though.
it'll probably be like legalized, but how you do
It
it?
is
Controlled,
legalized.
just like
It is
No.
controlled.
I'm going off what you said that it'll be
Oh.
like a drug dealer. It'll probably be more controlled.
Is that
at
not what a
point.
pharmacist is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why they call drug dealers hood pharmacists. It's a hood pharmacist.
The hood pharmacist.
Pharmacists are just legal drug dealers. You didn't see that Family Feud clip where he asked the lady, "What do you do for a living?" He's like, "Well, I'm a mom, so I sell drugs." Everybody's like, He's like, I'm a pharmacist.
I haven't seen that.
The name drug is just.
Yeah, that's why.
It's so broad.
Yeah, but that's why they like took it away from alcohol. They don't want people to think, oh, it's a drug.
It's
It
such
is. They're like, let's make it its own thing.
It has
You know
such
what I
a
mean?
negative connotation. I don't think there's any bad drug. I think it's the use of the drug is bad.
Okay.
Does that make sense? Because fentanyl, like I was talking about earlier,
Fent brownie?
the fent, they give it to patients in the hospital, but when you have a certain amount, you're dead.
Steroids.
Like, there's no other way to put it. So it's just the use of it.
Steroids.
Even with marijuana.
Or
you
the
can-
regulation of it.
Yeah. Marijuana is... Oh, boy.
The best.
But at some point, I believe you could have like an addiction to marijuana. Maybe not physically, but mentally, you could be addicted to marijuana, and it could be affecting you negatively.
I think everything can affect you negatively.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Everything just comes down to a balance. It's
Because
the balance of life.
there's people that like it's all in the brain. It's all in the brain. But there's people off the marijuana, yuck, that could change their whole lifestyle. But there's also some people to where it wouldn't change their lifestyle and it would benefit them. But I think it's all like individual.
It is. I mean, everybody's different, so you don't know how any drug is gonna affect you really. So everybody's different. I mean, how many people
Don't do drugs.
Don't do drugs. There's been a lot of people that like they take a sip of alcohol and then they're hooked for like life. They get super addicted really easily.
Yeah.
So even nicotine's another crazy
Oh, that's
addictive
bad.
drug. Like, and it doesn't even do anything for you really.
It does for like a few seconds.
For like 30 seconds.
It
Well-
sends you over the top.
So
I think I think people just get the joy out of it, like just to be able to do it or have that choice to do it, more than like them liking the feeling of it.
okay, I can
So
understand
it's
that.
like relaxing to them.
But there is some that are at one point like they become physically dependent on it, like like alcohol. I think nicotine maybe.
Nicotine is you
Because for a lot of drugs, like when you stop, you have withdrawals. You ever see the?
Hey bro, let me give him a bump. Yeah.
And then it's like, and when you get to that point, like, it won't do anything for them, but not having it, because their body has created such a tolerance for it
A
that
dependency.
it doing this won't do anything, but not having it, it's just
Sending
sets
them over the
your
top.
circuits frying.
Yeah. It's definitely, yeah. There's a lot of bad drugs. We've been talking about drugs for a long time.
It's a crazy topic. Look into it.
It is.
Drugs are bad.
Don't do drugs ever.
We're going to segue off of this. Before we started, you mentioned that you wanted to talk about something that, I don't know what it was, the Incas and Aztecs.
Oh, I can also relate this to drugs, but go ahead.
What is it?
The Olmec civilization, when the Spaniards, conquistadors came in, they didn't want... So the Olmecs used psilocybin mushrooms for ceremonies, like religious ceremonies. And basically their visions and their experiences went against like Christianity. And part of the main thing with colonization was spreading Christianity.
If not, kill them.
Yeah. So once they saw that people were like open-minded to different entities, gods, the colonizers tried to erase their tools that culture used for like meditation ceremonies. They tried to erase it from the map because they wanted to force their beliefs on them versus having them do their own thing. And for like a point in time in those civilizations in Central America, they like got rid of them. They like
It's kind of similar to what we did to the Native Americans with peyote, right?
it's
Or is
exactly the same thing.
Yeah.
History repeats itself. That's a corny quote, but that shit is real.
History is written by the victors. That's another crazy one.
This is America.
But no, okay, we got off topic. Back to drugs, bro. What did you want to talk about with the Incas and your Aztecs.
I don't want to talk about it now. I just want to talk about drugs.
Dude.
What? Okay, back to drugs then. I was just talking about this with someone else. It's DMT that you can ingest. It's a tea.
Ayahuasca?
Ayahuasca. That's what I was. Okay, that's in the Amazon, but that's not Aztecs and Incas.
You can buy it on Amazon?
Can you? No, you
Send me
can't.
the link.
Can you really?
For research
Oh.
purposes.
It comes from, I'm not going to go into detail on how to extract DMT from the root bark of this tree right here that I'm going to
Holden?
link. Yeah.
You gotta put the tree from Avatar.
The
Lincoln tree.
Link Up. That's another good song off the Metro Boomin Spider-Man album. Link Up.
link up. I like the whole album.
Mm-hmm. I like Hummingbird was another good one. That was another crazy album. I give that one an 8.
Really? I'd give, are we segueing or are we just bouncing?
Go ahead and talk about your pyramid thing.
My pyramid? No, I was because earlier we were talking about the Library of Alexandria. Dude, we do talk way too much off camera. Now that I'm thinking about it,
We waste it.
Waste. We just gotta constantly be recording. We were talking about what was your library? The oldest standing library?
Broward County Library.
Broward County?
So I go, that's where my library card's from.
It's the oldest library?
Give me everything you have on Kodak Black.
Because you were gonna talk about that, but I just wanted to bring up the library in the Vatican. I think we talked about this last episode.
I think we did talk about it.
But 53 miles of shelving in a library?
You heard about that?
No.
It's not called the library though. It's
No.
called
It
archives.
blurred out. Archive.
Archives.
I knew the word.
I was gonna shoot myself and I didn't figure out that word, bro.
Yeah, the archives in the Vatican has 53 miles of shelving.
So what's in it?
That's the question, bro.
Exactly.
It
I was
has
gonna read all that.
53 miles of what?
of 1.1 million printed books.
It's all. Oh, I can't say this.
They all.
It's all fan fiction.
It might just be like old records and stuff.
A lot of it is, but there's a lot of stuff you can't get in there. Like, it's higher than like top secret clearance.
It's
Is it basically just a
Like,
server?
it's divided in sectors.
It's a server, but on.
It's a server, but like not anybody can't just go in there. You gotta,
you have to know someone.
even if you're because there's documentaries on it. Even if you're like production or whatever, you want to get a tour of it. They'll only let you to a certain point. So what's in there,
Why is
bro?
it there?
So
I don't know,
a
bro.
lot of people think.
I don't know. I said.
Have you heard of the Library of Alexandria?
Mm-mm.
So it was another really big library. It got burnt down thousands of years ago, but it was said to have like the secrets of like Atlantis and like the secrets behind their technology. A lot of people think the Catholic Church just has that shit sitting down there. Like, think of all the knowledge that's just being gatekept
Yeah.
from the world.
There's a lot of like conspiracy about Vatican City and like some of the stuff they did in the past and what really
Are doing now?
All the
What about the funding like to even make Vatican City?
Oh, a lot of it was. Well, a lot of big buildings are slavery.
Like, and you can kind of base it off like conquistadors.
conquistadors.
Yeah, that was their mission, just to go out and spread, and then they kind of did take a little bit. So
They were the Mormons on the bike before.
They said the bank was scamming people like back in the 80s and 90s.
The Vatican, because it's his own
Vatican Bank?
country.
Yeah.
Yeah,
the
maybe.
bank's a scam.
Yeah. Well, like, well,
Every
like
bank
stocks.
is.
Do you still have your Vaticoin? Oh my God! I wish you had your. You got scammed when we were at the Vatican. The two things he bought in the Vatican. We're talking about this. When we went to the Vatican, this was probably what, 2 years ago?
2 years ago.
Yeah.
Holy
Like,
shit!
Almost exactly.
Almost exactly. It was May 2021.
Damn. So when we went to the Vatican, we were at the gift shop, and for some reason he bought a Vatican. It's a Vaticoin. It's a coin of like the Vatican, but he also bought a flintlock pistol. You're gonna have to send a picture to Brian. Do you have the picture of? Okay, we'll talk about it later. But yeah, he bought a
I'll
flintlock.
upload it. Like, when you mention it, I'll put it up there.
There's one picture I want you to send him if you have it. But you got stopped in the airport because you were trying to take a replica flintlock pistol back.
But we were boarding, and then at the gate, they're like, will passenger Dorian Bowden please come to the gate? And then he got searched for his pistol.
So the police here kind of sucks because they took me to the back room, right?
Just
They
instantly started
told me
beating
to
him.
bring my bag with me, and so I brought it. And the guy was like, "All right." He showed me a note. It was like, it said you had a gun in your bag, and I was like, "All right."
All
And
right.
so he calls the carabinieri, and they show up, and they start searching through the bag, and they can't find it. I'm like, bro, it's right here. I gave it to
It's
him.
right here.
So he looked at it, and he was like, all right. And then the dude was just like, all right, let me get you to the plane.
So you got, if you want first boarding, bring a gun on your flight.
Was that
Whoa.
functional?
No.
No, we bought it at a gift shop. And as he's buying it, he asked me, should I get this? I'm like, dude, we have a flight tomorrow. And he got it anyway.
You still have it?
Yeah.
All right, that's all that matters.
Run thy pockets.
Unhand thy currency.
Oh, that was crazy. That was a good trip. But where were we? Oh, we were talking about the Vatican. That's right, with your Vaticoin and how they were scamming. Also, apparently the Vatican stole a lot of artwork.
Like the Nazis?
Well, I'm not gonna say yeah, but yeah, they
Dude.
just stole artwork. I don't know too much, but it's 100% fact what I'm
Isn't
saying.
there a lot of art that is stolen?
I think every art's stolen.
Yeah.
Why do you think there's a Mona Lisa in Spain?
I thought it was in New York.
No, it's in France.
France?
There-
Oh, the
really?
Mona.
There's-
Starry Night's in New York.
Yes, but there's a Mona Lisa in Spain, in Madrid,
Like a copy?
a copy. But that one was a gift.
Oh.
Or-
There's a lot of lore behind that, but
or
we
he
can say
made
that.
2 of them and they stole it.
No, he didn't steal it. I don't want to get into it. Unless you guys want to get into it. I don't know how quickly I could tell this story.
Send it.
His assistant,
Wait, who's he?
Leonardo DiCaprio. Leonardo da Vinci, his assistant, had another copy of the Mona Lisa. Because when he painted it, he didn't just paint the one. And even on the one that's in the Louvre, there's like multiple layers. Like he painted over it because he was like, I don't fuck with this. But there's another one, and then his assistant at some point made it to Spain and gave it to the King of Spain, and that's why it's in the museum of the other one, which I don't know why it's not as famous. It's the same thing, almost.
I think.
I don't know why the one is the one.
Because
we
that's
need a
the-
side by side.
That's the one in
Oh,
the Louvre.
you'd be able to. They were in different fits.
You pulling it up, or do you want me?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, have you been to the Louvre?
No, I went to the Madrid, Spain, and saw this
Okay.
Mona Lisa.
I went, but I didn't go inside. Like, we
Okay.
were just outside at the glass pyramids or whatever.
This one.
Oh,
That one is in Spain.
that's crazy.
It's actually pretty vibrant.
Yeah, the other one's kind of shit.
I don't know why.
Why is that one less famous then?
That's
I
what
just said, I don't know.
I
They're all shit anyway. He sucks.
I think maybe just because it's in the Louvre, because the Louvre. Is
Oh,
something.
you know what it is?
Hmm.
I know what it is because I looked it up when I just be looking up random shit. But I looked it up and it's because the history of the one in the Louvre is cooler.
It's got crazy lore.
Because it has crazy lore. It was in France and it was stolen. Somebody stole it. An Italian
Oh!
stole it because he's like, this belongs in Italy. And it was like a crazy big like event, and then they brought it back to the Louvre. So I think it just has a crazier history.
Why would you steal art though? Like,
Because he said it belonged in Italy.
yeah, but
Oh,
you
because
can't like
it's
sell
worth
it.
money.
Yeah, but who you gonna sell it to?
You gotta have a fence.
You put insurance on it and do fraud. We were talking about how
they
rich
won't give
people.
you insurance if it's stolen.
Yeah, but it's the country stealing it. You invent the insurance, bro. You run that shit.
How do you control a company? Or, whoa, wait, what? How do you control a country? You control its currency and its debt. But, wait, what were you just saying? Oh, Art, did you guys see, I think this was probably about a year ago, Banksy is the dude that does the
stencil work, yeah.
with the girl holding the balloon?
Yeah.
The shredder?
Yeah, that one. Did you see that?
That it went up in value after it got shredded?
Did it really?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Because he wanted to shred it, so to like a big fuck you to whoever's auctioning
Buying
it off.
Yeah.
And then it like stopped halfway, and then it actually went up in value because of it.
I mean,
I thought like the story behind it was that it wasn't supposed to go up in auction. It wasn't supposed to be sold.
Exactly.
But yeah.
That's why he wanted to shred it.
Yeah, but
'Cause
then
he
he's
didn't
like,
want
yeah,
it
they're
to be
definitely
sold.
they're definitely gonna sell this. And
So he's like, I will shred it.
why
And
don't-
then it didn't
why
shred
didn't he
all the way.
Why didn't he just burn it? 'Cause shredding it, I feel like, if you want to put something back together that's been shredded, you can do it.
Oh yeah, piece
You
by
can do it.
piece.
Depends.
If where there's a
It
will.
depends if it
No, it doesn't depend.
cross shred.
cross shred. No, I think he shredded it.
That's crazy how it destroying something gave it value.
I mean, dude, people
pay,
get.
people pay for stupid stuff.
Yeah.
An artist can just get a paintbrush and do this on a canvas, and
We talked
people will
about
pay.
this on the first
We talked about this on the first
It's
one.
like so. I think Corey said it. He mentioned it.
It's on our TikTok. Go look at our TikTok. There's a TikTok video about us talking about it. Link down in the description.
Dude, we suck. We like
I'll
art.
pay 1.7 million for that.
But did you guys see the Versace micro bag?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
How much did that
That's-
sell for?
Did you see who was in charge of that? It was a Louis Vuitton bag though, but you know what company
Oh.
it is?
Who?
Mischief. The ones that make the big ass boots.
Oh my god.
That's-
yeah.
Yeah, fuck them, bro.
That's,
They're an example of just making dumbass stuff and just
Did somebody buy it?
yes.
somebody buy it for like $60K.
for
Wow.
it's
You
like
can't even see it.
They can't even see it.
that's
You-
what I'm saying.
You need to buy an expensive camera to see it.
People give value to literally anything, and then you could capitalize on that.
Except life.
What if you drop it?
It's gone. It's gone forever.
It's literally gone.
No.
It's just like dust just blows over.
But
Can you snort it?
on that topic, I think we should start wrapping up. We're coming up on 52 minutes and 45 seconds with a total like count of 732. So that's better than our first video where we had 12,767. So we're working on not saying like. Thank you again, Bowden, for showing up.
Do you know how to
today.
blur and post?
Yeah,
Can you blur that?
it's not getting blurred.
No, but thank
I
you.
think I could blur. I'll figure out a way to blur if you don't.
YouTube it somehow. Thank you again for coming today. Next week, we'll be back. Dbshotit, link down in the description. Also, check out our Instagram, TikTok. Go follow everybody else on socials. Leave constructive criticism down in the comments too. Ask us questions too, right?
Yeah.
Like, what do you want us to talk about? What can we do better? Or you can just tell us to go fuck
It's a
ourselves.
topic that you would want us to talk about then. Yeah.
If you don't want to make your own opinion, we'll make it for you, and then you could have it.
And it'll be fact actually.
100% fact.
Real talk though. Thanks for watching. Like
Thank
for
you.
real.
All 77 of you, that's crazy. Really crazy. But till next time.